But now we're talking about shopping, supermarkets. Some supermarkets now enforcing the solo shopper rule to obviously try and help to cut down of numbers of people in the store. And because Janet is shopping on her own, she's spotted a new phenomenon, haven't you, Janet? In the aisles.
In the aisles, yes, there's danger zones waiting for us in the aisles, particularly in front of confusing things like yoghurts. So what's happening now is men are being given a list by their long-suffering partners. They go out, they've got the list, and then they get to something called yoghurt, which we're all familiar with. There's like 400 different varieties, sloppy, organic, you know,
Fruity corners.
Smelly one, kefir. Anyway, we're on top of yoghurt when we buy it. But what happens is they get their phones out, these male shoppers, and they go up and down and they shout, where is it this one with the lumps in, or is it that one? Oh, my goodness.
It's true. I've noticed a lot more. I mean, you know, we don't want to men bash here.
No,
but,
we
but
don't.
it's
I'm
just
not men
fact
bashing.
that the ones I've seen have been men.
They can't
always on the
multitask.
phone or doing, like, FaceTiming and going, which potatoes?
Oh, cheese. Cheese, they get to cheese, and you know the cheese, a man's default position on cheese is Cathedral City. Something, you know,
Lovely
in a
cheese,
block,
that is.
chunky, mature. It's like how they wish their body was, firm, and, you know, whatever.
Gloria, you're laughing, but we know, actually, we would all like a Stephen in our lives because he does shop and he doesn't have to phone you and ask you what yoghurt to get.
You see, what happens is I write out all the lists, but it stays on the table, so we've forgotten the list. However, Stephen's always looking for a plank of wood or a new drill or something. So I say, would you mind very much on the way back from the DIY shop, would you just pick up sort of a few things for me? Because I don't want to go to big supermarkets now unless they're wearing their mask. So Stephen gets top marks because he usually brings back more or less what I want. That's
I'd
good.
like a man who'd come in with a plank of wood to put a shelf up as well.
Well, saying that, I'm trying to limit shopping trips, to limit all the stuff that's not on the list, the impulse buys. And then yesterday I was told, I'm sorry, I've had to go out for an emergency shop. And I went, what have you bought? And he said, a pickaxe.
That's for you, love. He's trying to get rid of you.
Well, if he needed a pickaxe,
So he's not
he
digging
could
a
have
hole in the
stopped
garden as well, Janet,
on the
is he?
way back and bought some fruit and some stuff I want, not when I open the freezer door, something yellow in a packet, which I naively thought was something lovely, like smoked haddock or a piece of smoked haddock. Tripe.
Oh.
How did tripe get in
What
my
about
home?
Mark? Is he a
Now,
good
what about
shopper?
Mark?
Yeah.
No, he's rubbish.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. So if I say to him 3 things to get to the supermarket, he'll come back with 2. And I go, where's it? He go, oh, I forgot. And then if I give him a list, I write him a list of what we need, and then he'll go through it and go, put lines through it. And I don't need that, you don't need that. What do you want that for? It's like, oh, my God, you might as well just go yourself. But it is true that men can't multitask like women.
Yeah.
They just really
Well, I
can't.
was laughing about the solo shopper because I go, well, I've always been a solo shopper because I literally can't bear to have Eamonn in the supermarket because he meanders. So I know where I'm going, which aisle, what I need. He just meanders
And
along.
talks to everybody.
Yeah, chats, well, not at the moment, but obviously, you know, chat to everybody. And then basically he has a trolley full of treats. So we don't ever have, you know, when he comes home, it's like bags of shopping. I could think, oh, great, he's done the shopping. But there's never a full meal, you know, so there's treats.
It's goodies.
I know that phenomenon, the treat trolley. So I go through, I say, give me the receipt. How come this shopping has come to £75 when I asked you to get this, and this? And I go down it and I see bargain offer on Turkish Delight chocolate or 5 packs of dog treats for, you know, the price
I have to say, though, as I said, so we don't like to men bash.
No.
I was in a supermarket recently and the man, it was on the opposite till I could not stop looking at him because he was so organised and he had those, you know, one of those scanner things.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he had all the proper bags and there was like a freezer bag and square bags and he had it down. So I have to say, that man, I salute you.
And the other thing is they don't look at the dates. So Mark will buy things that run out the day that he buys them.
Yeah, check the sell-by dates. Shopping list wars. Let us know if that is happening in your house. Now.